In this video, I will do some tidying up, cozy time in the studio and in the garden, getting things done from my list, cleaning, homemaking, grocery shopping, making 10 meals, how I enjoy being home and taking care of my home and family. The boys are leaving for a camp. Now what? I just dropped off the boys, so they're going to go with the other kids on the bus. And now the house is empty, so I don't know, should I be productive or should I get a rest?
My friends say, girl, you better take care.
Since we have gluten and dairy allergies, I prepared a bunch of food for them, and this is one of them, this cold cut, and I made another one as well.
I just can't stop, no, cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar, you too. I just can't quit you now, cause I love you. Yes, I
do. Lost again, going back around.
I ended up doing a bunch of random things, but I took it easy on that day. I didn't record, but today I have so many things on the list that I want to accomplish, and I invite you to spend the next couple of days with me.
Near and far, shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are? Send a prayer if I'm out of luck.
Right off the bat, I have something on my procrastination list. I will take care of that, but before I move on, I need to clean the stove.
Telling me I will be fine. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart.
The truth is, wherever I go in this house, there's always something to do, and this is something on my list that I want to get done. I love shea butter as a skincare, and I just kept it in the bag. It's not very pleasant to use it from there, so I'm going to make smaller portions and it will be easier to use. And while it melts, I will take care of other things in the house. The shea butter hasn't melted yet, so I'm going to start to move on to the next task.
Different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, where I had sometimes played chess.
It's looking good. I can start to portion them, and if you want a more firm texture, you can add some bee wax, but I like it when it's soft because it's easier to apply.
So hard to find me, seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love.
Since the boys will be away for a while, I will have more time to focus on the studio things, and I already have listed 7 new prints, and they are live already, so you can find the link down below in the description box.
I knew it would catch up and that we would be the ones left behind. Stories that
Packing orders is really fun, or at least I really enjoy them, because it's sort of like wrapping up a gift. I'm trying to individualize them and then just add a little other details to each of them.
gotta stay here for some time.
We were also talking with Jord that we are considering to do the scan fair this year. It's not 100% sure, we're just thinking out loud, but that might will happen. I don't know, depends on how much time I have, but I think I would be more prepared than in the past, because I just really have the perfect time for that now that I have the studio. I have plenty of space to prepare for that. So I would definitely be more organized for that event.
On this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time.
Well, the whole reason I came down here because I wanted to add a hook to the towel. I love this Turkish towel, dry really fast and they absorb the water very well, but they needed to be added some hook to it so they don't fall on the floor.
And keep up, 'cause this life's so much more. And I stay
That can hold an elephant.
where you are. If you found a way out, come see me out.
We have the hottest days of the summer, so the fireplace is out of the picture, but I can make more cozy space with this lantern. A quick cleaning to the floor. Adding more coziness to the place, and what can be better for that than the mushroom light? I really love mushrooms if you cannot tell yet. This is what welcomed me when I came in. A bunch of ants. And not just regular ants, but crazy psychopath ants. They were running like, I never seen anything like that. These were running like crazy. Have you ever find yourself in a chain of disasters? I think I certainly experienced that now. Since the boys have to be gluten and dairy free, I have to prepare their food for the camp. And they don't have any refrigerator there, so it's a wild west there. I have to prepare something into the cooler, and we have to do a drop-off around the midway into the camp, so that way it doesn't go bad, and that's what I'm preparing the food for. I have to prepare 10 meals and pack them and drop them off at the campsite.
'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that
And this is actually the second run. The first one was when they left, and I had to change a couple of things that we did in the past. So we had a routine, but now we switched it up and we made it more efficient and more functional, and I'm figuring out what food works better and just stays fresh longer.
I can't let you go, baby. 'Cause I love you, I love you, I love you. No, no, no.
Well, these popsicles are not gonna go to the camp, but we're gonna eat it with Joet because now we don't have a competition. The boys are gone. They can eat literally all of them in 2 days. This is from Amazon. Amazon has so many great powders, especially from this brand. I really like this brand. They are all organic, high quality, and they have a good price as well, a lot cheaper than in the store. I have shared these popsicles in my previous videos, but the change that I made this time, I added some cashews to make it more creamy textured. But my suggestion is to make sure you soak the cashew, otherwise it stays a little bit chunky in there. So just soak them and it will make an even more creamier texture. For next, I got some bacons at the store that were on sale, so I stocked up on them, and I like to just use some wax paper to roll them up, then cut them apart, and that way it's easier to store them and I can use them one by one so nothing goes to waste. The shea butter is at the state where I can wrap them in some wax paper so they don't dry out. And as I mentioned, if you add a couple of tablespoons of beeswax, it can firm it up. You can add some essential oils too, but I just want to keep it pure as it is. Spotting the area that needs a little bit of care, I'm going to clean and just go through what I need there and what I need to declutter. To keep things more organized, I love to use hooks, and these are for the often used items that are itty bitty. If you love and enjoy makeup, close your eyes. This is my makeup selection. And I really have to order some eyeliners and eyebrow pencils, but I keep forgetting them. I always remember them when I'm using that. And I also love to use cocoa butter as a lip balm.
Another rainy afternoon. I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than
Back to working on the meals for the boys, and this is the only time I have to use plastic because I prefer either the metal or the glass. Obviously, I don't have that many metal container, and that would not be doable at the campsite, and let's not even talk about the glassware. So what I figured out, I'm just going to use wax paper as a liner, so make sure all the fatty things don't touch the plastic part, so they don't dissolve all the toxins into the food.
that we said goodbye too soon.
I am grinding some peppers, onions and parsley, and I will mix that with some turkey breast. I will add some spices, salt, 1 egg and some bread crumbs just to make it more soft.
I just can't stop thinking about it. I won't forget a single thing. From drunken nights to Sunday mornings, and how you smile.
Bone broth powder, some water, salt and other spices, and some olive oil, and this is where I'm going to put all the dumplings in there, these meatballs. Cutting up some French toast that I made earlier, and I need some fresh vegetables and fruits, so I have to run to the store quickly.
Waking up in my bed, you're still stuck in my head. I'm not even hungover. I wanna call your phone, tell you what you did wrong, then ask
Ez a plant, amit kerestem. Kell. Oda rakjam. Ez is jól néz ki. És ez kibírja. Milyen ghost hangja van?
Oh, it's weird.
Ez olyan, mint egy másik dimenzióból így jönne az izé. Salátára jöttünk és vettünk salátát, igaz? Gyümölcs is van, oké. Some of the plants in my window box rest in peace. It was too hot for them, even I was watering them twice a day, so I had to replace those later on. But now here's a quick grocery haul. I only got some fresh ingredients that I needed. Usually we shop at Costco and Natural Grocers, so this is just a quick one when we need fresh items.
Things I remember plays a hand upon my heart as her. She was a believer. Sometimes I can feel her arms holding me as forever. Time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change.
I'm going to dry the washed fruits on a kitchen towel because as I pack them they can get moldy, so it's important to dry them.
I see in you my mother's eyes, and I lay your head to my shoulder. A lock of gold, a secret smile. I will tell you when you get older. I place a hand upon your heart, every beat.
I was actually planning other meals as well, but seemed like the sausage was a better option just because it was faster. I use all the tools that I can get to make my life easier, so I don't think they're gonna mind. They love sausages, and that's what I'm going to pack for them.
Change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you.
I'm pretty sure they will enjoy the fruits on the side. That's why I choose this type of container, so I can add more variety of the food groups.
We go, but in the middle, time changes everything, and everything will change in time.
When they are at the camp, it's super busy and I don't think they have time or opportunity to wash their fork. So I'm just going to use this little wooden sticks. It's kind of like a little fork, and that's what they can use, and I can pack them in there, so it will be handy. And I will add their name on the top because their menu is slightly different.
Staying close to the mirror.
We had 2 days when we had rain. It was very refreshing, but we had to gather all the furnitures under this umbrella. Early mornings are my favorite, but I also love these nights when the weather is more bearable. And tonight it's even nicer because we don't have a wind. Joel kinda took over the watering, but what you didn't see, he scared me from the back and I sprinkled him with water. So his shirt is soaking wet because of that. When we built the studio, I thought this is only gonna be for working, but looks like we just like to hang out here. We're sharing ideas, we're planning here, and I like to do hands-on things while we do that, and Joel likes to sit in the egg chair. So it is really a nice place to be. It's very peaceful. We have to pack really fast because we have to be on the way and get there before the breakfast to drop off all the food for the boys. And this is my secret stash of snacks. Joel is putting some ice cubes into the back and seal. These are very strong, they hold up very well, but it will keep the food cold.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with
me. We are back from dropping off the food to the boys, and it was really great to see them even just for a couple of minutes. And now I'm starting my day in the house. Opening the windows, fixing the bed, tidying up. The popsicles are done, and I tried to organize them in this container because it freed up. I don't have anything else in there that I can put into the freezer, but looks like the old kind of way of storing it is just more efficient with the space, and we can just easily grab the popsicle. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I so appreciate you, and the next video is coming next Saturday 6 a.m. and I will see you then. Bye! You have a great weekend!